What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. Scorpio. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, comment, like this video, like other videos, check it out. We're reviewing Testosterone Booster 6-Star from SixStar, okay? I'm gonna give you my opinion, my experience with it. We're gonna talk about the pros and cons. We're gonna talk about the side effects, positives, negatives, all that. Workouts, before workouts, after workouts, gains, all of that in a nutshell right here, right now. Subscribe to the channel. You know what it is. Used to me having low energy. Used to me not being able to just be able to have the energy to complete my videos and complete even some of my sentences, even giving good details and having the energy to give those details. Now, here it is. Full of testosterone. Full of energy and strength.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, baby.
It's all right. It's pretty good. Not as much as I thought. Let's talk about it. All right, so today we're reviewing the testosterone booster from 6-Star. Okay, so the first time I've been taking it almost a week now. I didn't take any creatine or any other supplements or vitamins because I wanted to know what it was like or going to do with just this alone by itself without any other interferences. Just the side effects on this by itself and feeling the full effects. Wanting to know about this first and foremost and only without nothing else. So I've been taking this almost a week now. Of course, you're going to want to be taking something for longer to know and experience more side effects and more, just knowing more details about this from experience with longer period of time. So in a short period of time, I can just give you my review on this. There's a lot to take into account. Taking this or anything else, not everything is for everybody. Not everything is going to be the same for everybody. Different body weight, body mass, all that, age, all that in a nutshell is going to determine what the experiences are going to be like with every supplement and everything that you take. Given the fact that of your age, your body mass and body weight, and then also if you have any medical conditions, those are all going to play into key factors of having negative or positive side effects to anything that you take. So age, I'm middle-aged. I'm going to be 40. I'm going to turn 39 in November. So I still got about a whole year before I'm 40. So taking that into account, I'm not young. I'm not just booming with testosterone. And then also I'm not old. Now, I do have body weight on me, some body mass as far as, and I'm not talking about muscle mass. I'm talking about body weight, fat that's on my body. I have a pretty big belly. I have body mass as far as my weight. And so that, you know, usually comes with conditions as far as like high blood pressure, diabetes, blood sugar problems, all that in a nutshell. So I'm middle-aged. I do have prostate problems. I already pee a lot. It's usually enlarged. What else? I do get high blood pressure. Sometimes I get blood pressure headaches. Sometimes my sugar can kind of go up and high, up and down and spike from high to low. So those are all things, and I do have an irregular heartbeat. I do have what I've been told by a doctor. Anyways, so giving all those into an account, from my experience, might be different from your experience. You being younger than me, older than me, bigger than me, smaller than me, it might be a different experience for you. As far as me, there's pros and cons to this. I could say that in the first day of taking this, I felt a difference. I did start off with taking just one pill. You're supposed to take up to two or three pills, not proceed or exceed 4 pills in one day. But okay, so yeah, not going over 4 pills, up to 2-3 pills. So I start off with 1 pill, but I can even feel a difference from then. I did feel more strength and energy. I was already feeling that with creatine. I want to say that this by itself is enough if you're just weight training and just trying to get a good energy and strength. Creatine is good enough, and protein shakes, all that good stuff, vitamins, that's good enough. Especially if you're in your 20s, 30s, late 30s, 40s, then I would consider this if you get your testosterone tested and it's low. I haven't got it tested. I don't know if it's low or not. And I am close to 40, so I just wanted to try it out. I don't recommend that, but that was my experience and what I wanted to do. So from the first time I took it, I definitely felt energy and strength, especially at the gym, a little bit more strength. Again, the creatine alone and vitamins and shakes and protein and all that is enough. But I wanted a little bit more, and I wanted more testosterone to see if I can, feel much of a difference with that. And I did. Pros and cons: more strength, more energy. I wouldn't necessarily think or consider focus, because creatine gives good focus, like that gives you good focus, and so does vitamins. But I didn't see any more focusedness, but strength, energy. I have seen more muscle mass as far as my arms, shoulders, and chest have been more bulkier than usually. And I have been training harder than before. So even with the creatine, I started to notice it. And then with the testosterone, I really started to notice it. So you can't take both of those together. They work good together. Just want to put that out there. Creatine and testosterone works great together. They don't have any effects together as far as negative. I will say one thing that I experienced that was negative with testosterone, and that would be ibuprofen or blood thinners. Don't do that. And I'll get into how I got to there in a minute. So we're still talking about the positives and the negatives. And the positives: energy, strength, endurance, more strength in the gym. What else? That's about it. Just a little bit more strength and a little bit more energy. Not a lot. Even when I was taking 2 pills, not a lot. But it is noticeable. And so is some nice little gains here and there. Like definitely heavier, gaining a little bit more weight, and noticing that I'm a little bit more bulky in my arms and chest. But I have been applying myself in the gym. What else? Morning wood is crazy. I want to say that it does give erections. Like, not when you take it, but I will say when you wake up in the morning, it's there and it's stiff, and it ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Even if you're just sitting around and kind of thinking, it will come up. And I have noticed the drive for that, the desire for wanting that sexual activity. It's like more fluently in my mind, and the desire, when before it was like I didn't have no desire, don't really care for it, it's kind of boring, I've done wore it out. Like, as far as sexual experiences, it's just not there for me. But I have noticed the desire has increased, and the morning wood. That's not why I was taking it though. I was taking it for training in the gym. So those are the pros. Now the cons, we're gonna get to that. The first day, I slept like a baby. I was working out really hard, so I was probably tired, and doing that after work. So I was sleeping good. Now after the second day, it was a little less good. Third day got worse. Fourth day got worse. Fifth day got even worse. Like, hardly any sleep, waking up numerous times at night. Then when I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. So me being a person that already has sleeping problems, insomnia, I kind of already deal with that. That's why I don't drink too much caffeine. That has played a negative role for me in my experience. Lack of sleep, insomnia, and I already have that issue, so it probably enhances it. I already have blood pressure problems, sugar problems, and prostate problems. I've been peeing a lot more. I've been going to the bathroom constantly at night. So it has affected my prostate problems I've already had, I think. And it has kind of raised my blood pressure. Now, maybe eating salty, greasy food hasn't helped, but I don't really do that a lot. So that could play a role into it. But so after the fourth and fifth day, I wasn't hardly getting any sleep. I was getting headaches, probably from my blood pressure and not having enough sleep, which is not good for muscle mass, and it's counterproductive for what you're trying to do in the gym. So you got to have that sleep. And then, so not getting enough sleep, having headaches, and then blood pressure kind of going higher. I take ibuprofen, and that makes it even worse. I take ibuprofen, and then later on, and I hadn't had any sleep. I had to go to work that day. Then I took the testosterone booster along with some vitamins, and I just felt so sluggish. drained, sleepy, tired, headache, blood pressure. It just, yeah. Would I recommend it? Yes. For a person that doesn't have blood pressure problems, doesn't have a lot of weight on them, isn't, maybe a little bit more older than my age, and doesn't have sleep problems, doesn't have blood pressure problems, doesn't have sleep problems, this will work great for you. If you're in your 20s, close to being 30 or a little over 30, take this. You'll feel like a beast. I mean, you already got energy anyways, but it'll help. As far as somebody my age, I don't really recommend it. I recommend it for somebody older than me that really needs that boost, and somebody who doesn't have sleep apnea, insomnia. There's different words that you can call it, sleep problems and blood pressure problems, sugar problems, and prostate problems. Beware of all those things. It can enhance those too, and then those become a little bit more severe, a little bit more intense, of even less sleep, more blood pressure problems, and more prostate problems, more urination. But on the flip side, a lot of energy, there is muscle gains, and then erections, it's done great for that. So those are all that right there. That's all that right there in a nutshell, guys. Thanks for watching. That's what I would have to say and what my review is. This is a great product. From 1 to 10, I give it a 7 or an 8. And it works efficiently and effectively and pretty quickly. The longer you take it, the more better results you're going to get. And again, some of the negative side effects are probably due to weight, age, and any medical conditions, which I have weight, and I'm 40, almost close to 40. And then I do have medical conditions, and then sleep problems. That's going to affect it. Would I take it again? Yes. But now I know to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, probably work harder at trying to sleep better, probably drink less at night so you're not peeing so much, and then just watch the blood sugar, like maybe not so much salty foods while you're taking it. And what else? Oh, no Tylenol, ibuprofen while you're taking that. It's just a bad combination. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay tuned. It's Dark Scorpio. I'm out.